Hi, I'm Rogera Toussaint Michelle, and I want to thank you again for joining us for this Asana course. This is the first video in our series, so I'm going to jump right in with the dashboard and getting set up. Now, the important thing to note with what you see here is that I am already logged in. So if you have not yet signed up for Asana or verified your account, you can head right on over to asana.com. If you're on mobile, you can download the app from your mobile shop and click Get Started. I'm not going to go through this whole entire process because it's fairly simple, but you'll enter your email address. It'll send you an email verification like pretty much everywhere else. And then you can come back over again, log in, and you will see your dashboard here. Now, yours will look a little different because I have a couple of projects set up already. But once you get yours set up, you'll see them here as well. So let's start with creating pretty much anything. They create this lovely orange button right here up top, and you can create a task, a project, or if you're working with team members, a message. Now, when you create a task, you get this kind of quick menu of sorts. There are a lot more options once the task is created, but you can go in here and put in whatever you like. So I'm going to go in and say eggs, and you may see from my project where I'm going with this. Now, I might want to say something in the description like 12, brown, maybe organic, who knows? The choices are endless. I might want to attach an image of a particular brand. I might want to, maybe not use an emoji, record a video about something specific about these eggs. And then you get some text formatting options and options to set a date, reminder, a time span, etc. So let's create this task. I'm not going to get into all the features and options, but you see as soon as it's created, because I have no other tasks, it's jumped right up into my priorities box, and I can click on it to see those additional options that I mentioned. Now you notice that everything I put in is there. All of the options are there, though they may have moved around a bit, but you also get these extra options. I'm not going to go over these again. There's too many. It would take too long, but they can be very helpful, especially as you grow. The only advice I would give would be to not go too deep into the extra features. Start small. You'll know what you need as you grow. Don't worry. The next thing I want to do is show you how tasks and projects work together. So now that I've got the task open, and really I could have done this when creating it, I can add it to a particular project. I can actually add it to more than one. So maybe I want to add eggs to my shopping list, but maybe I also want to add it to my pie recipe. So in that case, I can do so, and then you'll notice I get these section options. So now I can also decide that I want to add this to the recipe section of my shopping list or the ingredients section of my pie list. And this, again, we can go so deep into. You'll want to customize these types of things based around your workflow, and we'll get into some tips on how to do that later. But the important thing to know is that these sections then show up in your projects. So depending on the view you're looking at, you're able to see each project as a list, as a calendar, as a board. These sections have become your headers here. So I have ingredients and instructions for pie, for the shopping list. We have recipes. We can add home items, cleaning items, whatever we like. Fairly quick and easy. Now, if we were back on that home page and we wanted to create a brand new project, we could do that up here. Of course, you've seen probably by now you could do that here as well. And that takes you through a different menu. Now, in this case, you'll select your default view and name your project. In this case, let's say recipes. And you can see that there's so many ways you can set up Asana. Nothing is right or wrong per se. It's just how it works for you. It'll ask me now if I want to add tasks next or teammates. I'm going to start with tasks. We'll get to teammates in another section. And now you get the blank project and you can add sections and tasks here from scratch. But you still get the same views and so on and so forth. Then you can favorite your projects. So if you're building up project after project, but you have a few that you use most often, that's your favorite section. And that's it. That's essentially all you need to know to get started with Asana in under 6 minutes. I'll see you next time.